Nice.
All right. So you wanted to see this game.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts, first of all, when you get on here?
Um, like I'm feeling really weird because I have a lot of. I think I have a low pressure bot lane, uh, jungle farming, and they have a high ganking jungle and high pressure bot lane. So I know my game will be kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I was thinking, like yesterday, what would be my game plan here? But I just jumped to the conclusion that I just needed to survive until we group and team fight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is my feeling entering in this game.
Okay. What do you think about the lane? How do you want to play it?
I think I want to have the push already, and like just having the push and having a vision around my lane. And if I can do that, I can like of course pressure the map, even if it's not really my objective, but at least have a comfortable laning
Mm-hmm.
and have ice acing and low deaths, which is the thing I want to pursue this game.
Okay. How do you see the trades? How do you see the resets? Where do you want to reset? All those things.
Uh, I think of course I want my last chapter refillable potion.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just need this and my lane would be comfortable if I can get the push.
Okay.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's like a reset like around 6 minutes or 7 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Um. Well, I don't think you can get the push on this lane if he is human. I mean, first of all, he shouldn't go electrocute. Obviously, he should go just air scorch and fuck you.
Yeah.
With electrocute, it's a bit easier to survive 1v1, at least on the early game. Um, After level 3, it's a bit harder because then the jungle ganks are also stronger. But yeah, the early game it's easier. But I don't think you can win the push. Like she has a Q
Oh, yeah.
with like a 6 seconds cooldown against a Hui with like a 10 seconds cooldown Q. I think after the buffs. So like she will bomb you
Uh,
all the time if you want to push, right?
yeah, but I feel like it's possible. Like, of course, this is about skill, and like if I
Yeah,
can
of course.
space in, I can really. But if I can manage to reach first the wave, I have really more wave clear than him, and also a better range. So I think like if I manage to dodge a bit of Q spell in the early game, I can manage to do it.
Do you think
But
you can?
Wei is kind of a fresh champion, so might be wrong.
But do you think you can do it level one? Because I agree, and like level two, level three, level four, you can start to do it. But I think level one, she will always like push harder than you. If you use QE, you're a minion, and she can just like walk up to you because she takes no damage. Even if you push the wave, she walks
If
up.
I QE or if she's QE.
No, if you QE,
Yeah.
because if you don't QE, if you just QQ and she's behind the minions, then you don't hit her. You just hit the wave, and then she can Q you. So
This cool combo like on way like you put the Rumble E, the
yeah,
Rumble U ult, and
the QE.
yeah, you put him with your E. Wait, it's E, yeah,
Yeah, no, but I
with
mean
E,
level one.
yeah, level 1, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think if I just make sure she doesn't get double value with the Q spell, and I can Q spell also the wave and maybe her if she's placing wrong. I
yeah,
think of course it's about skill, but I think it's possible actually.
I think it's only possible if team plays really fucking bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, my issue with Hui is that his level one is like his laning phase is really bad until he's like level four. But sometimes can abuse him very hard level one, level two, level three. Like his hardest counters are like well Karthus because he's the best mage in early game. He has 1 second Q and
Yeah.
you can't touch the way as Hui. Like you can't farm anything.
Yeah.
And then Syndra, Oriana, and these type of mages that are really strong in lane. Um, so I think that if you use QE on the wave, then she just walks on you, and you can't do anything. If you QQ on the wave, then she walks up to you, and if you don't Q and just hold because you want to play, then she's doing Qs on you, and you try to Q her, sure. But as I said, she has like half your cooldown, so always trading will be favorable for her, you know. Uh,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see your point.
yeah. So if she just like if minions are like this, and she's like here, and you're like here, then you can hit her, but she can try to fish for Qs, and if you Q her, then she walks up, and then sure, you did like Q damage to minions and to her, but then she can auto and you can't because you're like here, you can't walk up, right? Because if you
Yeah.
walk up and you try to auto, then she will Q and go back. So your Q damage is returned by her auto damage. So I don't see how you should be able to farm. Sorry, to push. Of course you can farm, but you will lose prio. She will get level 2, and then you are losing the lane, which is fine. It's just how the matchup goes. Uh, but I don't think your game plan should be I want to push. If the enemy makes a mistake, sure, push. That's good. But I don't think it should be your goal, and I mean
Yeah.
your plan. And I think it's also impossible for you to reset on Lost Chapter and the refillable. Like 1.2k gold, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
I think you should be thinking of this as a standard mage against mage matchup, where you usually reset around 5th wave and just TP back to lane. This can depend, of course, like if you can play a bit longer, then you play longer, but usually 5th wave on these matchups where everyone is spamming abilities, right? You're spamming your Q and she's spamming her Q and everything. You both run out of mana and out of HP about the same time. Um, so the way I see this game is you will early reset around 5th wave and then you just TP and keep playing the lane, and after first reset everything is way better for you because you have insane wave with QE. So after like level 5 you also one-shot waves with QE, so then you are just AFK. But on the early game, I think your plan should be survive and not really um, plan to do a really late recall, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And what should be my objectives item for my first record, you think? I was thinking like amplifying Tom and Doxil.
I think it depends. I think this game you can die 20 times. They have
Yeah.
insane engage. So I think you have two options to go. You have Mercs, Rush, or you have no Mercs, um, and then just go Ionians later. The advantage of Mercs is that your lane strength is way higher. You don't get Ash slowed as much. You don't get Ash ulted by as much time. The Ornn slows, the Bard Qs, the Bard autos, all those things. Like this game, Mercs are OP, but you're
Yeah.
way. You have like no HP. Your champ is a minion, you know. Like you have one of the lowest base armor, MR, HP values in the game. You're like a Soraka.
Okay,
Um,
I didn't knew.
Yeah, Hui is really, really squishy. Like he's around top 20% of lowest the tank champs. You're not like the worst, right? You have your solo lane XP. Um, but yeah, it's like you are around the same as an ADC when you're higher up on level, basically.
Okay. And like you think uh what was the start of Cinderella, for example?
What?
Okay. Ah no, I'm stupid. This is a video. I was thinking like if you could press click on the Syndra so I could compare. But no.
No, I can't. I can't. I mean, on the early
Yeah.
game, it's not as much. Like it's the HP, the main difference. It's gonna be like around. I'm saying this off the top of my head, right? But like around 750, 750 on Syndra against like your 670. It's gonna be around this. But yeah, so you're always gonna take more damage than her, and you're gonna, um, die before her. So it's, as I said, it's hard to push because if you trade, you always lose.
Yeah.
Um, so just as I was saying, Mercs has the value of you can um, tank way more because you tank these slows and you don't die. But you're a really squishy champ, so Mercs are fine. But if you ever like are slowed, you basically are dead. So Ionians help more on the surviving part. So this depends on how you want to play. If you want more lane power, then Mercs. If you want to just go late game and have flash up every fight, then Ionians. Both are fine. It just depends on what you think. If you think your team comp is really bad and you lose late game, then you go for Mercs. If you think your team comp is strong and you win late game, then you go for Ionians.
No, I think it's always Merch this game.
Yeah, I think your team is dog shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
think
think if
there's
Caitlyn
no,
goes late, you are absolutely fucked.
yeah, I think there's no debate.
Yeah.
Like maybe for me, with whatever champion you play, you have to take Mercs against Syndra.
I mean,
I feel like
it depends. I think it's not that bad after the Cinder rework, where she lost a lot of early game Q power and those things. And
yeah,
her E is not even that strong until she has the E upgrade, so it's not like insane value of rushing Mercs on some lanes. But here, when you don't have pot prio, they have a Bard, they have Ashe, they have always perma push, and you have a Lilia who wants to farm against a Vi. I think you for sure want Mercs.
yeah,
So yeah, I would be playing for a set the fifth wave and get as much farm as you can, and try to reset and buy the Negatron. No, sorry, the 450 gold magic reset item
yeah,
and
yeah, and
the
Magic
bots.
Mental.
Yeah, and the refillable bots if you can.
Yeah,
And then after that, just like play the lane slow and chill, and you can try to reset again on 800 gold and get your mercs and those things.
yeah,
But yeah, if you don't want to play for mercs, as I said, then it's a bit different. But I would never go dark seal this game. Like I think you will always die. I think uh, I think the
Sending
only way of winning fights is you need to die for your team.
yeah,
Like someone will die, and I don't think Ezreal will. I think these three people need to die so that these two can win the fight. You know.
yeah,
So yeah, I wouldn't go dark seal, and I would just go for the either mercs or lost chapter.
yeah. I never realized it, but I always go Dark Seal, whatever the game.
Yeah, no, I mean in solo queue it's fine. I think yeah, like in 90% of the games, but in
Yeah,
competitive you need to think more about this because like Dark Seal is not only like Dark Seal, it's also like you are delaying your items by 350 gold, right?
yeah,
So it's not that good. And also one thing that I hate about the um, the mages is that people buy it when they are really fucking fed. But I don't agree with that. I think mages is only
yeah,
good when you're 1v9.
yeah. I like never buy an Images, no joke.
Yeah. Like I think this item is a bait
I
because if
think
you're
yeah,
ahead, then you don't need mages. You're already ahead. Like 10 stacks on Dark Seal is good enough. You don't need to
yeah,
try to go for more. If you die, then you lose all your stacks. Your mage is useless, and you spend 1.6 gale gold. Like
yeah.
that's a
For
lot
me,
of gold for nothing.
Magi is just an opportunity for the enemy team to win.
Yeah, I think so
Just-
too. I mean, if you're 1v9, let's say your team is 0-4 and you are 10-0, then you can go mages and you can try to 1v9, like one shot everyone. But if your team is not useless, then I think mage is useless.
yeah,
Okay. I mean, I don't think you can really do much. They have Bard and Ash. If you are lucky enough, you get one flash, but I don't think you should even get that if they
mm,
if they are playing slow.
yeah. I think there was a miscommunication here because we were like, okay, Rakan does
Yeah,
the
double
Rakan
use
thing.
over the wall and goes.
Yeah, but for some reason, like, I didn't follow what happened actually, but I don't know why he didn't do it. So whatever. I think that was the plan, then he didn't do it, so we were in the bush, like, chilling, doing a party, I guess.
I mean, I think you should go for this. Like, I don't know. I don't think you have the level 1 powers to do anything. Like, if Rakan just comes here, and one of them is like here, and the other is like here, then you can't do anything, no?
Yeah,
Like, I don't think, I mean, they can be here, sure, but they have 5 people. I don't think you can do like this and they won't see you. Like, I think they don't need to be here. Some games that you need to, but I don't think this game they need. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. and like a 5, and then they can see you. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. It's just that if they are waiting for you, then Rakan will most likely either flash or
Yeah,
reset, which is not that bad if he just
but
resets. But yeah,
at this level, there's not much players. There's not much team that does
yeah,
that
yeah,
think about that and cover for this purpose, you know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, they did cover pretty well, no? Like the mm, the Bard was showing like here, so he was not like really exposed. If Rakan W's, then he's still like on time for it. And then after that, they showed that they were all on bot, so maybe they were waiting for you to see like if Rakan goes over, right? Like they are three people bot. The buy was also there,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean it's fine. It's just a cheesy play. I don't think it's bad. I don't think this game is doable, but it's pretty whatever. I think you're useless on that. Just if you can do a QQ, then sure. But yeah. Okay. I mean, as I said before,
Uh,
this lane is really hard, and I think when you do this, the lane becomes even harder. Doing this is like fine. You're grouping with a team. The word you put here is fine. I think it's a bit earlier, but if you want to cover this so they can go, then it's time you need to go. But right now, you're fucked. Like you can't come in the lane. If she just stands here, you can't walk here. Like I mean, you can, right? But you will take like her autos and Qs and electric and those things, and like you will for sure lose.
yeah.
I don't know if you clicked on Syndra, so you can see the difference between HPs.
Uh, Seems no.
I mean, I don't really care. Just want to see you the show you the HP diff. And I said, on level one, it's like not that much, but after, you are ahead of her on level one. Do you have HP scaling or MR? I think MR, no?
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
No, I think I have remember.
Yeah, you have 38. That should be MR. That's a lot of HP. Base HP. Mm, because I am like 99% sure she has really low amount of health. Uh,
I think we saw it. It was like 580.
yeah, but I want to see like um the list of champions health here. So if you come at like base and you do the um, less from more, I think you're pretty high up in the lane. You are way. So yeah, as you see, like most people are more HP than you, right?
Yeah.
And if you come to the value at level 18, then it's the same. It's the least value at level 18, and you're again, you see, really far up. Like there are really
Yeah.
low champs that have less HP. It's quite weird. I didn't know that Syndra had even less than you.
Ah yeah.
So yeah, I guess you have more HP than Syndra at any point in the game. But yeah, it's like you are still pretty squishy. But yeah, it's good to know that. I know that you had a bit more than Syndra.
Mm, yeah.
But yeah, now we go with the actual review. I think. I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
I don't know why did I clicked towards my bot lane.
I mean, I think that it's because you are.
I know. Okay, I know. I thought that Sandra would walk up towards my bot lane, and like I know if I can just get in range and just Q her, like I win. Like if he can keep the trade and then have a Q spell before me, I was like I win. Like you're right that if I Q her and she Q me,
Hmm.
I win, right?
Yeah, if it's
Uh,
QQ for Q, then you win. And even if like QQ for Q
yes.
auto, you still win.
So I was looking for this, but she was in lane already.
Yeah, but like the problem with doing what you said is that right now you are gonna be homeless. Like you can't walk
Yeah,
up. Like when you do this, the issue is that if she's not here already, if she's here, it's fine because you force her to do this, right?
yeah,
But if she's like where she is, so here, then you can't walk up. So what should happen now is that look, she doesn't queue, she stands here, she
yeah,
starts autoing minions. If you walk up, then she fights you. If not, then she's like doing this, you know.
yeah.
And even if you like QQ her, you can't walk up. Like your Q is 10 seconds cooldown, you can't do anything. Just stand here. You need to
Yeah.
go back or do this and take like this HP. So you won't do that, right? So now she.
And what, like, in this situation, what do you think I should do? Like,
I think when you. I think when
turn
you do this.
back and or trade HP.
No, I mean, I think on this situation you do the go back.
Okay,
Like
okay.
maybe you lose one minion, maybe you just QW, you know, and even if like three of them are gonna die, you just get them all three. Uh, so yeah, I would
Okay.
like what you do here. The start is good because I said you're not on a rush to come mid. She has the farm always. She always should have the farm. She can slow push even if you're in lane, so it's not that even you're losing a lot. Um, and you can QW for the farm. So I think coming here, looking if she's so fucking bad that she queues the bush and then you can walk it fine. But if she doesn't queue and just stands here, then you go the long route.
Yeah.
But just once she does that, then you are completely free to go and just push. Okay. Now, when you do this, you need to know like her cooldown, her exact cooldown, because it's pretty important. Because when you do this, look, it's 29, so at 34 she will have it. So if you do this, then you need to know that she already has her cooldown. So I don't know why she's here. She should be walking up, right?
Yeah.
When she clicks back, then it's fine. She what you're doing. But if she's good, then she's already like around here, walking up. And if you try to
Yeah.
QQ, then you can't. And if you QE, then she kills you. So you know, if she walks up, you go back. That's it. Maybe she doesn't know what the Nicham does because she's playing so scared and not using Q on you on the spawn, and now she uses Q on wave. So now your cooldown is for free again. But yeah, like this Syndra is playing really fucking bad. But yeah, what you do here is fine. Just try the push again. Um, you need to look for these things. Like what you do here is good, of course. You try her, but look, she has the Q now. So you need to again play respectfully, and you have 10 seconds cooldown. That's why hitting her is not that great. That's also why most people go Gathering Storm on Hui, because you don't really have a lot of damage if the enemy laner is human. Um, so even though you are technically winning, right, you have the push and you have mana HP advantage. It doesn't really matter that much because now you are gonna be forced off. If you walk up, you get Q auto, and then you're dead. I mean, you're dead like this, right? And
Yeah.
um, and if you don't walk up, then she can just like push, and this minion will be like this, and your both minions are like that. So you know it's even. So it's not like you're actually winning. You're just like doing better than you should.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you see, she still did manage to be even on push with you. So yeah, I mean, what you're doing good. I'm saying that you need
Yeah.
to
The
learn
like.
that a better player will punish you 10 times harder.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and I think this is really fucking bad. Like, uh, this pocket is very bad, right? You're on the wall, you can touch. You can just like do here, 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 or here. And
Yeah.
once again, you use your Q like here, so your Q is really long cooldown. So you can't walk here. If you have your Q, then sure you can come here because if she just like tries to walk on you, then you can like EE and then Q, and then you win the trade because you have your passive and then double E with comet and everything. But you don't have it. So where you're here is good. Being here is good, but you can't come here.
Yeah.
And this is pretty important uh, because once you give her this trade, and you of course should retaliate, right? When she's walking up to you, you should try to EE and then QQ. When she does this, I think you should always like hit her because you're not dodging. Like you can't dodge, right?
Yeah.
If you have like this no wall, like next season, you can walk up. so then you are dodging. But here you can't. So you need to trade, like just EE and then QQ. She has half your cooldowns and she's still going on you on your same timers, so you can fight back. If she does this when you don't have the timers, which is like most of the lane, you can't, but here you should have traded back. But yeah, that's a good combo. Okay. Okay. What you do here is good. Like, here she has again the Q in 5 seconds, blah blah. She can have it like right now. It's fine. You're walking away. This is good. But then I think that what you're gonna do here it's pretty fucking bad, because if you look already here, she shouldn't be here, right? She just is here, and then you can't QQ. But sure, she's hinting. So it's good
Yeah.
that you look for this. But you clicking forwards so hard is very int. Just Q and then click back.
Yeah.
You're taking so long to click back. And then you walk back to get one minion. You have no abilities. Like I said, your E is like, I don't know, 14-second cooldown, 15, and your Q is 10. Like, she will always destroy you if you ever like woke up. That dodge was pretty good, but still. Okay. I mean, right now you need to be very scared. If you're paying attention to the map, right? You need
Yeah.
to look at these things. Like enemy buy start the top side because you know she didn't invade, and you're on bot, so she always starts the top. And now you will see that buy is like completely like homeless again. She has no bot side jungle, so you need to be aware of this, and she can just like go mid and flash on you and do something because she has nothing to farm. So right now I think you're playing really, really far up in the lane for no reason. Like, when this happens, you're already inting, sure, the trade here, the working out an auto. But now, even if you dodge this, you need to be scared. Like, I think being here is fine, but you can never walk up. If she hits level 3, then you can never like be here. You always like stay back. Because, I mean, they won't kill you, right? But they will get your flash. I don't think it's worth. You have nothing for you to like be fighting here. She's a slow pushing, so she will get the push. Always, because your jungle is full clear and then her jungle can be here. And that's fine, like your jungle got two camps ahead, right? Like it's not like she's losing anything, she's winning things. So
Yeah.
if your jungle says push, I want the crab, you say fuck off, you got two camps, I am not gonna die for you. So yeah, standing here is fine, but the moment you see her getting level 3, so like this minion, you just run back.
Yeah. Which.
I mean, if she uses W for funding, it's not that bad.
I
As I said,
think
like,
I'm just waking up because she's so back. She's so
yeah,
far
yeah,
in the
it's fine,
lane.
it's fine.
So
I just don't want you to get QE'd, like,
yeah.
this is fine, but yeah, if she was a better player, then you obviously are ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you're doing is fine. I just want you to think about the fact that the enemy jungle will go on you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was a really bad trade. That's.
I mean, one thing that you can do here, if you notice this, right? Look, you see that Vi is here. You know them. So if you know that Vi is here, she's slow pushing, right?
Yeah.
You can do a trade int, well, an int trade. Basically, you trade hard on her, you lose your HP, you don't die, but you chunk her so she can't move.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
depends. I don't think on this moment you need to do it, right? There is another wave. But like, let's say this wave is here, right? If you don't want her to move, then you can hard fight her, so then she can't move because the wave is so far ahead and so far back that she can move.
Yeah.
On this play that is actually happening, then she can't move because the next wave is here. So the trade is bad. But on other fights where you like don't want her to leave, then fighting here and losing is fine because you're helping your jungle with it. I don't really like that you are so far up here. Yeah. If I was here, I think you have no business here. Just be here. Don't
Yeah.
auto. The wave is is still gonna come into you. Like she won't just let the wave push back. She's autoing all the time. I mean, if the enemy jungle does this, then sure it's fine. But yeah, like my issue with this is that if you look here, right, you are still pushing, but I don't think you should be pushing. Why are you pushing?
Mm, I want just to create a minion advantage so I can secure myself a real good recall, but
Don't you think you can't secure a good recall and you should just like if she's letting this push, which she should, and she's just like standing here and bombing you and trading with you, you just resist TP because you can't play this. And
yeah,
if she's pushing, then you're happy and you just like stay and get the farm.
yeah, right.
Yeah. So then autoing does just like hurt you. You know, that's why I was saying stand here and don't auto the wave.
Yeah,
If you want to fight because you think you can win, then you call your jungle and she matches buys, uh, like can commit. But I think if no jungles come, you lose, and if jungles come, you lose. So just leave.
yeah,
But yeah, now that you're regaining all your HP and both potions, you can stay. I mean, that's a fine look. I want to see one thing though, is that here you had the potions. I mean, I think here you should just already pop the potion. I was wondering why your HP was so slow to take up. Um, but yeah, here just pop your potion. The buy already flashed, so I mean the problem I had here, right, is that you were still too low HP. So if you try to push, then she will kill you before you get to regen, and you can also get ganked. That's why standing here and regening is fine. But the moment she flashes, then they can never kill you. So I think you just pop your potion now instantly, and you start laning again. Like the day is
yeah,
fine, but you do it so slow because you will need to pot. So just pot before, so you can never die. But yeah, this is fine. This Indra is using all the spells for fun because she's missing minions, so you're very very happy. I think this is a good trade, as I said before. It's kind of the same. Now it's an actual decent int trade, right? You will never move. You can't move. Like you have the wave being pushed in, and you have like no mana. She has low mana, but she has her passive, and she doesn't have like your mana usage. So
yeah,
it's fine to try to like mess with her a bit. If you like do the EE and then auto with WE, right?
yeah,
You get the passive, so then it's a good trade. So I think this is
yeah.
fine.
Still learning the champion.
Ah, okay. So if you have your WE,
Yeah,
every time you use an ability, you get this proc that gives you mana back and a bit of
yeah,
damage. But if you auto with this WE, with these stacks, it counts as one of your passive, right? So then autoing with WE is one passive, and then the E is another passive, so then you have passive proc.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I have all this knowledge, but this is
Ah, okay,
not
okay.
a automatic combo in my head, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah,
since you said that you're still learning, I like maybe you didn't know that the WE procs the passive.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
If you know,
It's
then
more
fine.
like you have to think about it.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of
It's
course.
nice.
It's a new champ and it's not easy to think
Yeah,
about it first. But yeah, this is fine. I mean, you of course will need to reset, but so will she. So spending time here is not bad. You have your cookie, she doesn't. So just want to make sure you get every CS possible. Okay. Uh, Here you have your cookie. You have a lot of advantage right now. I don't think you should be so slow. Like she has a lot of minions, and you don't want them to get into tower range.
yeah,
So you can either like try to trade with her because she has literally zero mana, and as long as you're around this side of the lane, they can never do anything on you. And even if you're like here, they don't have flash and buy here, so it doesn't really matter. You just like you're here, woke up, mess with her, and that's it. Um, because if you let this get into this position, then it's not longer a freeze most likely. I mean, she's bombing the wave, so I guess it is still a freeze. Okay. She's
Yeah,
leading Syndra.
yeah, but no, it was more about bait because Lilia clicked on my way to the mid, so I was
I mean, yes, but
just
you need to look at the map, right? Like, she's so far away.
yeah. But if I let her, you know, if I let her push the wave, there will be no gank
I mean,
possibility.
you are 10 HP.
Yeah, I knew it. Sorry.
Ah, okay. You for sure know that you survive then. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I knew I would survive.
Okay, okay. If it was all actually really well calculated, then it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just scared that
yeah.
you're very low.
Maybe it's like my instinct knew I wouldn't like it.
Okay, okay.
For some reason, but I was right. So
Nah, it's fine, it's fine. If you already know this on the new champ, you are too good. But yeah. Now you just reset, come back. Like as I told you, you will never get your lost chapter right. This game
yeah,
was a dog shit Syndra game. She played everything she could but and you still didn't make it for lost chapter. So imagine if you're facing a decent Syndra, right?
yeah,
That's why I tell you that your game plan should be like again, don't get me wrong, okay? Having a bad game plan is better than having no game plan, right? But I want you to start learning that what you said before is a bad game plan, so then you try to do a better game plan.
yeah. That's is really good learning for me because I'm not used to having a game plan at all.
Yeah. Then you should really start thinking about these things. Like
Yeah,
the way
I'm
to
I'm, tr- I'm
view
trying.
yeah. What do you say?
Uh, no, I mean I'm trying to establish game plan in solo queue, but
Ah, okay, okay.
this is yeah, usually it's not really clear to me. I need to learn about that. Like, what is a good game plan?
I mean, your game plan can be as easy as just like your lane, right?
Yeah,
Like for example, people on high level of play, they jungles, for example, ask about waves. Like for example, if you have Jankos in your team, he will say, okay, mid lane, do we have any waves to look at? Because for example, if you see, you have like Ahri buy against I don't know, let's say Oriana Lilia, I mean whatever, right? Then
yeah,
Ahri will ask sorry, buy will ask Oriana, o sea, Ahri by will ask Ari what waves they can play in. So then, what usually you can see on pro play is like by doing 6 camps into sitting mid, resetting mid, then going back, doing like 2 camps, opening back on mid, and those things. Because there are waves where the lane, if both sides play correctly, is gonna be in a certain point. So if you learn these things, then you can start telling your jungle a lot more things. Because like I said,
yeah. Can
yeah,
I can I try in this case? What lane should I recall?
you want to try to what?
Yeah, yeah, and you tell me if it's wrong or not. Just
Uh,
for training myself. I don't know.
But like you want me to tell you what you should do?
Yeah, like
Ah,
for
okay, okay.
me, if I'm Ari with Vi against Ariana and Lilia,
I
I
mean,
think Ari should call the wave like 5 or 6, no?
yeah, if you're Arya against Oriana, then she will usually have the push in the early game because she's a broken champ and all those things. But then with Bai or an Ari, usually, I mean, Bai is not the best example because she full clears, but whatever, any decent ganking jungle, right? Like I said, Ori will slow push the waves, she will crash. I mean, 2 or 3rd wave crash, and then the wave bounces back, and then you just like fight back, and then you reset on the 5th or 6th wave, right?
Yeah.
But then the wave is kind of pinpointing all the time, and then
Mm.
you can call your jungle. So for example, if you reset on 6th wave as Ari, and you're able to like sorry, if you reset at 5th wave, which is the usually standard wave, if the enemy is good and he can play aggressive, then you will back on the 6th wave, which is like the the kind of waves that your jungle can look at, because then you can slow push 6, 7, sometimes even 8, depends on the game. And these are some waves your jungle can look at because he's already done with the full clear. He comes back to the back and then he can like do two camps into mid or like I mean this depends, right?
Yeah.
But this is usually how you do it. Like if you could look at pro play, the You can see these things usually, like
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to say because like, you cannot get the mid laner point of view.
yeah, but you don't need the point of view. Just like need to see how the waves are playing and how they TP.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
right.
most of the matchups are kind of established, right? Then like if same players play the same matchup 20 times, 18 times will go kind of the same in the 1v1. Then jungle's affected, support's affected, all those things. But usually, if both players play well, the lane has like a fundamental way of playing, right?
Yeah,
So those things are the most important ones for you to learn the fundamentals.
yeah,
I mean, for everyone, basically. But yeah, Oriana right now is broken as fuck, so she can never
yeah.
be tanked because
You don't think Ari can get the first prio wave on Ariana?
I think she shouldn't be able to know. Like if
Okay.
you start Q Nari, she can just like match and Q the wave again. And I don't think you can. Like I think yours Ari can out sustain Oriana. I mean, you could be
Yeah,
wrong.
and then you play Electrocute on Ari, so like you win
Uh,
trades early game. But I might be wrong actually.
I mean, you can go for Electrocute. The problem is that if Oriana is good, she just pokes you perma, and she never gives you any opening, right? She doesn't go for like auto attacks on you, and then you are slowly bleeding. I said it like before that matchup was fine because the Ari has her passive, so she regains HP, and Oriana wasn't like a turbo machine of destruction with W doing 150 damage. But right now, with Oriana being broken as fuck and her W killing you, then I don't think it is playable.
Okay.
But yes, before you can, like, I don't think you should win the prio if the Oriana is good. But I think you can do the sustain and heal and those things.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your game plan right now?
I TP'd, okay.
Mhm.
Um, for now, I think she has a crush anyway. I can do she. Um, I mean,
Okay, for your, what do you think? You need to be like, I'm gonna do some like lists for you, right?
yeah,
Um, so the first thing you want to think when you're back in the game is if you have to choose for free, what is your next recall, right?
yeah. It's
Sometimes
like
you need to change it, but usually you want to do a certain recall.
I want to reset I want to do like 6 wave and then reset. So I got my last chapter.
Yeah. Okay. Then your second point is, I mean, this is like a limit knowledge, right? It's how much mana you can use to do the recall you want, and then like how hard can you trade for the recall you want. Because if you're like Akali, then you can perma trade. You have Torrent Shield, second win, doesn't matter, and you have no mana, so your recall is free. But with Hwei, you have, like I said, you lose a lot of HP, and your mana usage is really high, and you have no more cookies. So you need to know a bit of your mana usage and your HP. Um, then the third point that affects your recall based on your gold is like map, right? Depends on what minute it is and the power of your champs and those things. For example,
Yeah,
if they have like a Renekton and you have like I don't know, whatever useless top champ like a Sion, for example, and like on this game they have Bai, they have Syndra, those things. You can never play the Herald.
yeah,
So then you can't uh, do anything for the map, so your recall is free. But if it's the other way around, let's say you have like a Renekton and you have the Bai, right? And they have the Sion and they have the the Lilia, then they can never fight the Herald. So then you may say, okay, I am like 60 gold off of my reset, but I need to reset, so fuck it, and you recall. And
yeah,
then the third one is just like your own 1v1, things that are random, basically. You can't really do things on this. But what I mean with this is like if you get a kill and then you're really low, you just reset and fuck it. Like of course things that affect it, but that can't be really thought of. So the main points are just like the mana usage and the traits and the map. So, yeah. At this point, I think you should do this basically all the time, just like QE and then WE, and keep doing that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-mm. At this point in the lane, you already have a lot of less cooldowns, so you are pretty chill now to just push every wave.
Yep.
As long as you don't give her like hits, it's all good for you. I don't think you should do this. I mean, if you hit your ult, then that's really good.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, the best thing about Hui in lane is his ult into full combo, right? Without
Yeah.
it, he's useless. But yeah, if you want to play your ult, then it's fine.
Yeah. Like think like I'm playing Victor, I try to use my ultimate to
Mhm.
make sure the opponent is out of line.
Mhm. I mean, I think this is a good play because she has no potions. But if she
Yeah.
has like refillable or red potion or something, I think this shouldn't be done. It's just like you have a lot of mana issues once you use your full combo on her instead of like on the wave, right? You already
Mm.
like half mana. You see? And if she didn't
Yeah.
can heal like this amount of HP, then you didn't really do anything, right? Because this HP is not very useful for her as long as she just like plays the lane standard. So it's like you're using your ult, but for not really that much. But yeah, this game it's really good because she has no potions. If you have like a lower cooldown ultimate, like Oriana for example, it's pretty low cooldown. You can use your ult for fun, just to chunk. Uh, but on Hui, it's like 2.5 minutes. That's really long, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that on Hui you just do it if like on this game basically. But on most games you don't really go for that. Okay. You need to keep in mind that right now jungles usually should get their level 6, like they are around to get it, right?
Yeah.
This game is a bit delayed because of everything that happened on jungle, and your jungle like even came here and stole now these wolves. Uh, one of the didn't stole, and that's really matter. So the enemy jungle is really delayed, so you can play a bit aggressive, but you still have like only like on this point you have like 30 seconds more or less before the enemy buys level 6. Depends on what camps she has up. If she has one camp up, then she will most likely be like level 5 and a third more or less. So you need to be a bit scared after that moment. But yeah, this is what I was saying before. Like even if like you junk her for HP, right?
Yeah.
You now have no ult, so like you have no damage. You have no way of dealing with damage to her. So now she can play like she's doing right now. I think now she's playing well. She should have done this all the lane, but yeah, at least she's doing it now. But she's not scared. She's going on you. I mean, this Q is bad, but whatever. And she's just fighting you. So yeah, as I said, your ultimate trait was fine because she has no potions. But if she has potions, she will be doing this while full HP. So then you can never do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you can do two things, right? Reset or stay.
Um, yeah.
Okay. If we come back to this, you should already be thinking here about what do you want to do in the next wave. What do you think you should do?
Uh, I wanted to add
Why?
because I know we will play the Herald,
Hmm.
so I think this is a good word for Herald.
Okay. And what do you want to do after the word?
I think I have to stay then because I don't have enough gold for my chapter.
Hmm.
Actually, this depends on the next wave, but I didn't check it. I think I had it in mind. I don't know. What is the next wave?
I mean, I,
Canon wave? Or?
I think it is canon. Yes, it's 643. It's canon.
Okay.
So yeah, next wave is canon.
Ah, yeah. Reset wouldn't be that bad, I think.
Yeah, I think if you plan on resetting, then you don't do this. Like, this is fine, of course. You stay the lane, you push instantly. She has no cooldowns, blah blah. She used the Q for fun, so now you can walk up. But now you insta reset because doing this ward now and doing all this like walking up and back and up and back,
Yeah.
now it's really bad because now you're resetting on the same time. Like now you're even behind. Like you're like 1 second behind.
Yeah.
If you reset before, you come to lane with like 6 7 seconds of tempo over her. So then you push the wave before she can do anything, and then you can put this ward, right? So then this ward
Uh,
you put it before you shoot, so it has less time of it being useful, right? And then you're
yeah.
giving her the prio.
Yes, but would be scared. Yeah, no, I have my pink ward. Okay.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
the.
I was scared that maybe once I come back in lane, like Vi could wait me with ultimate, but my pink ward was protecting me already.
I mean, you had vision on by here, right? And level 4. So as said, I think after this she just got level 5 and like a bit, right? Because
Yeah,
she's so low. But you can compare her to your jungle. I mean, she has more XP than she should because when jungles are behind on XP, then their XP goes up and it's like 2 levels average game. So if you look at everyone's, you're 5, 7, 6, but she's gonna think 7, so blah 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 blah. She's gonna get a lot of XP, right?
yeah,
Of every camp. Okay. So you can assume that after this, she's like, as I said, level 5 and like 1/3 or a bit, maybe a bit less, depends on when she thinks level 5. If she's like 99% level 5 here and then she gets this, then it is like this. If not, it is like 5 exactly. Um, but yeah, so you can expect her to have her ultimate after like doing another full clear, right? For the Baron. For
yeah,
sorry, Herald. If she gets the level 5 for Herald, which I am not sure. So I don't think you should be scared of her. She cannot do anything to you. And even if like she could, you have vision here, and you don't want to like do anything. You like your game plan is you push the wave like here, you push this, you come here or here, doesn't really matter. I mean, doesn't, on other games it matters, right? Because let's say your top is here, she's like this HP with ultimate, and Ornn is like the same HP with no ultimate, blah blah. So then you being here on Fog means that you can go top and kill Ornn. Okay, sure. But this game it doesn't. So you can walk here or you can be here, doesn't really matter, this is faster, just come here. So I would be just here. You reset, your jungle is gonna come here, then here, then here, then here, then here. I mean, she should just do this, right?
yeah.
So then you just reset, go back to the game, and then when your jungle is coming here, you're with her, and the enemy is in the center tower.
Mm,
It's not exactly like this, because it's not gonna be like perfectly synced up, right? The waves are not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be around that time. So yeah, by staying, you just do really nothing for you. If you stayed, you would much rather like just stay and take this wave, because
yeah,
you're already behind on tempo, like it doesn't really matter. At least you get your lost chapter with staying. I don't think it's good. I think you fucked up, but now you are just like, you just use your ward for nothing, and you are
yeah,
behind. So at least you can try to make her lose some CSs. Because if I'm Syndra, like if I'm Syndra and I am still in lane, and you go up and use like QQEE and you instant push the wave, I cancel the reset and stay right.
yeah,
So yeah, I would just try to push because you're so close to the scepter. Like it's so close, right?
yeah,
But you don't want to stay more in base because you're already late for Herald.
yeah,
So just stay, push the wave, then reset and do that. I said it's bad. I'm not telling you you should do this, but I'm telling you after you fucked up and you stayed for the ward, then I think that's the best thing you can do. Because now she will get the tempo over you. They have a bot push. The Bard should be around mid lane. And now you shouldn't be able to get the push before her. No. The Bard rotated before. Yeah. Bard is already in base. Right. No. So
Yeah.
yeah, they have tempo on mid over you. On both support and mid. They just open mid, push mid. Come here. Get the vision. You're fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would always just stand one more wave. You already lost the tempo, so just get gold for tempo, basically. That's unlucky, doesn't really matter. You need to be really, really scared now
Yeah.
of them. But yeah, when you see this, it's obviously free. I don't know why Syndra played so far back. Like you just used every spell and she's AFK. But
I guess she's scared, but
yeah, but like they are
oh,
seeing that, no?
she's
Like they are them. She can just
yeah.
come here because you are like she's literally seeing your support and your jungle here. I think she should play to push the way faster, but I mean it's not that important for you, but it's just like for me I'm still doing the review for the trial, so I need to focus on this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm. Lilia did a weird passing, no? Was
She
supposed
she opened
to
the top side for the scuttle instead of her camps. Like
yeah, she was supposed to be level 6, huh? But no.
not really because if you I mean if she does this maybe she gets level 6.
Yeah.
But if you remember the level 1 thing, she started here, then went here, then went here. Like jungles this game are really delayed on level 6.
Mm.
Like you're level 7 and the enemy jungle is level 4 right now. 4/5, right?
Yeah.
So the enemy jungle is really, really behind. Your jungle is just a bit behind. So that I mean, if you remember what I said before, I said you reset, she comes here, 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 and then plays for this, while you come back,
Yeah.
push, and come here. Because I think with this, maybe she has her level 6. That's why I think that she should really focus on getting her camps. I think fighting for this scuttle is useless. Like, it's impossible that any camp is here, so this is a completely troll invade. And, and yeah, I would just much rather take her own camps. Because now what will happen is either she fights here and loses these camps, or just loses time on these camps, or she gives this for free because she has camps up, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, of course this is bad for Lilia. But she still has no level 6 after the crab, I am sure of that. Yep. Okay, can I catch your tab? Fuck, I can't. I had it there, I'm so bad. Okay, so you see,
Yeah.
she has more. She has like around 34. She should have 34 to 38, right? She should have taken these two camps. I don't know if the camp is here. I think Lilia didn't check it, but I am like 99% sure it's gone. So it's like 38 to 49. The jungle XP depends a lot because of Drakes giving XP, I mean it also gives like the camp, but it's more XP than a regular camp, and the XP they get from kills and the lanes and everything. So even if she's 30, 38, it's gonna be more like 42, 46
Mm.
because of the XP extra she has. Um, but usually the jungles get ult around this timer. I mean a bit before, but yeah, around this timer. So if this game you know that both jungles are really delayed on their pathings, then you know that they have no ults and you can play like Vi has no ult. It's impossible. But you need to be really scared of Bard.
Mm.
But yeah, now you can't fight the Herald even if you wanted to because your jungle can't either. Your top lane, nah, he couldn't. So yeah, I mean this is not bad for buy, getting the XP on mid. Here you should be taking the top side, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. One thing is that if you look at this click, right, it's very bad. What you know is you Q and then you cast like this because you're
Yeah.
already like on the last millisecond, right?
Mm.
So the difference between doing like this and what you do, which is you put it over him, right? You should be
Yeah.
on the cursor should be here, not here, because here maybe he already reset it, and you want to be
Mm.
like this, like it's legit the last millisecond. So just secure it and go for the faster QW. Yeah. Now I would be scared as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is fine. You're hovering bot and you have your flashback. But when this happens, right, you need to think that enemy team has, well, first of all, they could do this. They have Bard and Vi. They can both just jump here with Bard and then Q you, so
Yeah.
they can invade here and go on you. They are not doing it. You see here, so it's fine. But I'm telling you, if you don't see them, then this is also illegal. You need to be like here.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I think this is what I would be just I saw it.
yeah. But even after this happens, you need to look at the map, right? Vi was top, and she didn't
Yeah.
reset, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Top lane is chill, bot lane is chill, right?
Yeah, she don't flash here.
Yeah. I mean, you
It's
should be.
like a reflex actually. I think I was like, why did I flash?
I
Oh
mean,
no, I see bad ult on me, I flash it.
I think you should flash the ult, but I think you shouldn't be here. Like, look. What I was
Yeah.
saying is that your top lane is safe, right? He's on the tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Your bot lane is completely safe, right?
Mm.
Then the only place they can be is on mid lane, right?
Yeah.
Then just stand here. Like you can do the what you're doing now, that is hitting the minion, but standing here with your E. You EQ,
Mm.
you know? You don't need E for anything. You're not gonna lane now. The lane is already basically over at this point.
Yeah.
So just stand really far away because you're like so close.
I think like Ray did a really smart thing. Like,
Yeah, she came here and then Q.
yeah, yeah, I was really surprised she was there
Yeah,
actually.
but even if I is not here, don't you think that
Yeah.
just a Bard coming here in auto queuing you, chunking you, you have no HP, no, sorry, you have like lower HP than you should. You have no mana because you use like your mana to run away. They push mid, they get herald mid, and you can do nothing, or they just like use your mid prio because Syndra will get this wave right if they go on you. Just
Mm.
run bot and get bot back on the game because let's say the enemy ADC resetted right because she's getting proxied. She can't farm. Like we can't really look at it, but if you want, I can come here and look at bot lane, right? Look at Ash. Ash can farm. If
Yeah.
she resets now, or like if she is high HP or high mana or whatever, and they do what I'm saying, like they just come here with Bard, go on you, get your HP, get your mana, you reset, they push mid, they go bot, your bot needs to reset, right?
Yeah.
They go Herald. So doesn't really matter what they do. Like if just they look mid, then you are inting your team. That's why I think you stand here, and then you
Mm.
just walk up, EQ, and go back. Because it's different to be here, right, on Fog of War, and then just EQ, and go back, than to stay here all the time, autoing, going for a, like,
Yeah.
if you're here, you're telling
Yeah.
anything come. If you're here, then they don't know.
Yeah, I'm meeting. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you don't have ult, and now you're against a buy with ult, and Syndra with ult, and you have no mercs. So now you will need to be AFK for your team.
Yeah.
With ult, with
Oh
flash, you
yeah.
can be a bit
Yeah, I
more.
think I worked it, but I don't know why I did that. Sorry. I don't know, it's not know, but
I mean, I think this is fine. Like, you can't really do much about this.
yeah.
You're playing well here. You are just on the tower. This is fine. You impop your cookie really fast, so that's pretty good. And you use your WW. Yeah, I think you play this as well as you can. I mean, you can do the things a bit faster, right? Look,
Yeah.
the AD is fine. WW is a bit slow, but then your ult is good, and then your E doesn't go off. But you're trying to. Your ability is not ready yet, so
Yeah.
It's just a bit unlucky. Doesn't really matter that much. I think you played it good. They int for you. Your jungle shouldn't even die. Look,
Yeah,
she
he missed
missed.
it. He
Yeah,
missed.
she just needs to do it here. Hit both, then walk.
Mm.
So yeah, I think you give your jungle 2 kills and she doesn't die. So nothing to tell you. Uh, okay. So what are your thoughts now? What do you want to do on the map? The Drake is spawning in 59 seconds, and
Uh,
you have every info.
I know. I know you have tempo over Syndra,
Mhm.
so I can come over, get Prior, and then ward and play with it for the Drake.
Mhm. Okay. Um, I think you should really want to do that and play for Drake. Bard used
Mm.
his ult. Syndra used his ult. Your Rakan is gonna get his ult now. Now, you have Lilia ult. Like you have double the power they have. So I think this
Yeah,
Drake is yours. So yeah, just come push as fast as you can. You can ignore her basically. Like you will never do much. That was a really good. It was very well played. I mean, just go on him. He's. I think here you don't really need to be so scared. I think you can walk here close to the wall and just ward over the thing with your trinket. Yeah, this is fine. I would do it here, TBH, but it's fine. Like what you did, it's good. It's just more like defensive warding. And I think
yeah,
you can play aggressive now because if they have no ward here, right? If this is not warded as it was, then you just give vision of this instead of like doing like this, denying this, and then warding here with your standard ward. So that's more vision for your team. This is less like this is defensive vision, and pink here denying this, and then ward here is more offensive vision, right?
yeah.
So I think here you can go for the offensive one, but it's okay. I think the moment you see them walking back, you do well. You click back on here to go back. But when you see Syndra walking up on the wave, you can again just walk to meet. Like there's no way they are doing both plays at the same time. So yeah, this is fine. You just go mid. I mean the game is pretty boring at this point, right? You're just one-shotting waves both.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think you want to reset now.
There is it.
I think you're
Okay.
yeah. Why do you think you want to reset here?
Still, nothing was happened. I had a bit of gold.
Yeah, but like you don't really have any power spike. Don't you think it's better to have your TP and just stay here? Like I agree, you don't have anything to do on the map, but you have nothing to do on base neither. So if you base now, the next wave is already like, out of base. So then
Yeah,
you will give her a free roam timer. She can do something or she can't. That depends on what happens in the app. But the point is you don't need to give her this. Like if
yeah,
you have your mercs and you want them, okay, fine. I don't think you need them, but like if you want them, you rush them, as I said before. But that's at least an excuse. Like you may think that your mercs are really important because a Shearrow now on level 6 can insta kill you on every wave, and then you say my mercs are OP. Okay, I can agree with that, I can disagree, but it's a reason. But this is not a reason. You are just like buying boots and null magic mantle.
yeah.
So yeah, I would much rather wait, get Leandri, and then get back to the map, or just wait and buy a full down boots because you don't need to give her this room. Now you can walk
Yeah,
up. So yeah.
yeah, right.
Parket, like all of this is kind of based because you didn't stay, right?
Yeah.
Did she do this in the trick? Okay, I think she's genius. Did you know about that?
What?
Did you know about what she did?
What she hit?
About what she did on the wave. Look,
No, she did.
you see?
Ah, she slow pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
take
yeah,
the minion, you put it here, and then you start a slow push.
yeah.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I never see Sanches do it, and I think it's really broken. So yeah, now you can't walk up. Of course, if you're on lane, she can do that, right? And now because she has this push, and you can't really do much, because if you die, you lose everything. Then you can't really even go to defend your pink, and they have completed by you.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why. I woke up for some reason. It was
Yeah,
so stupid.
yeah, it is. It is very stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, the frame I woke up, I
Yeah.
was like, why?
I mean, it's also, you can say it's like unlucky, right? The exact moment you have been playing behind, like all the time, blah blah. But it's still like you have nothing losing right now. You have no minion
Yeah,
losing, so just stand here and chill.
yeah, no, I
Yeah, I mean it's a bit unlucky, but yeah, you realize it's a mistake. So
yeah, yeah, of course.
so I don't really have much to tell you. It's unlucky, but it is what it is. They punished you. Well played to them. Okay.
Yeah, I had my PayPal tray, my PayPal transaction. Nice. Securing the bag.
Yeah, mission failed successfully. No, you don't make the trial, but you gain $10. Let's go. Okay. This TP is of course good. They are full fighting. I want to see how you played. I think your W key is good, but you used it like too late. If you use
Yep.
it like
No.
here, like this, then she gets the move speed to leave.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a minor thing, but if you're gonna use it, just use it before.
Yep.
I don't know why people came to this fight so hard, TBH. I mean, everyone is here using everything, but you know, can be playing really free for a couple of minutes. Bar no ult, and it's a really long cooldown. And buy also no ult, and at this moment it's like 70 seconds cooldown, 80, around that should be, because she has a lot of ability haste. So yeah, you still have like 1 minute to play free. Okay, you get the Syndra TP. It's important that you time this, by the way, because you have a TP advantage, right?
Oh, yes.
So on these moments, you should type the TP, and you just like exactly know when she has it back, because she has not even the cooldown reduction, right? She just has Ionians. So you have both the TP at around the same time, but you have it faster because you TP before. So just track it a bit and say like I have TP 10 seconds before Syndra.
Okay.
But yeah, your bot lane is destroying their bot lane. So pretty chill. You just need to relax and wait for the win because the Ornn being fed is useless. I think the tool was for you.
Yeah.
I think they want you dead.
Don't think I want to recall here.
Yeah, you shouldn't recall. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good. Okay, so what do you think you should do now?
I think I want to clear the wave and group up with my team now.
Yep.
Because they
I mean,
are playing top oriented.
yeah.
So I cannot I cannot flank, so I have to join them.
I mean, I think it's pretty hard for you to walk up if your team doesn't breach.
Mm.
Uh, like when you're in this spot and you have like no HP, right? Because you took this trade for fun, which I told you you shouldn't do this. You should just be chilling and let your bot lane win the game. But
Yeah.
when this happens and you int it, then you need to tell your team that if you want Baron, they need to do a breach for you.
Yeah.
So when this happens and then you are here and you see her going back to lane, so then you want reset and those things, you need to tell them that after they push top, they need to go mid to secure you. Because they come here, but that is useless for you. Like if they are here, they are not here. So then you can't walk because you will
Yeah.
die. You have no AP. So my problem with this is that you didn't tell your team, I will die, come with me. Your Rakan is going 1v4 alone for fun. You can't play the game right now. Yeah, the Bard is here. I mean, even this is a bit scary, right? They
Yeah.
could be like, buy here, and just told you. We have no info on buy for a really long time. Look, I
Mm.
think we saw her. I don't even know. Like, yeah, we didn't see her in a really, really long time. So yeah, I would be scared of hooking up on this wave. They can go on you with my ult.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, I'm saying this right now, right? When Camille
Yeah.
is here, you can. But here, I think this is very scary for you. Okay. I mean, you're taking an approach to fight through top lane, which is fine. Your team is top lane. But I'm just not sure if you really want to commit this hard for the Herald. Like they didn't start Herald, or they didn't start it. So you're taking a full go top to fight route when they have mid prio. I think if they just leave and go mid and secure mid prio, they see what you do because they should have the vision, right? Bardo came
Mm.
here. They should have vision all here. So then if you stay here, then they get mid, and if you come back, then like here, then they just re-enter, and then you don't get anything. So this is fact because your team fucked you. But I think you should just have a step on mid wave, and I don't think you do the WE. I think you want to defend your team. I think you do WW and just stay together.
Mm. Yeah. My QE is really bad though.
The what?
At the end of the combo, I did QE for some reason.
Yeah, you should just QQ.
Yeah. I need more games on the champion.
Yeah. People overestimate QE a lot in team fights. Like QE is dog shit.
Uh, yeah.
Like QE
Yeah.
is good for
Definitely.
holding them. Like if you are like here, right, and they
Mm.
want to come here, you do QE, and with your ability his will you do QE, then no EW, and then QE, and they have like
Yeah.
10 seconds where they can't walk up because you
Yeah.
have all the time abilities there. But if you're not like protecting a choke point, then QE is useless.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is good. I think here it's fine to look, but if you have your W, like now, you don't use it like this. Look, don't use W. Take the portal, WQ, walk up, and then E. You know,
You think I would be in range?
with WQ. I think you can try. At least your team is also with the move speed. You know, like you give your team full move speed to come here, and then you try to.
Mm.
Because with this, it's impossible.
Ah,
With
WQ. WQ, you mean? Ah, yeah, right.
yeah, WQ.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you do WE, and you should do just like WQ after this.
Yeah.
You come here, you do WQ, you walk up, and they take it with you, right? So
Yeah.
then you all
Right.
run pretty fast. Unlucky. He didn't die.
Hmm.
Okay, what do you want to do now after this fight?
Mm. Herald and push mid now.
I mean, I don't think you commit, no?
Or pushed up. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you just push top and then reset. Because the herald
Yeah.
is for free, you have nothing to do, so you can just chill. Okay. Now your Camille is resetting. I mean, obviously you should do this faster, right? You should look at the tower's HP faster. When you do
Yeah.
this, you should already be thinking about what is your next move gonna be.
Yeah.
Because you need to know if you're gonna come and hit the tower, you don't. The tower is full HP. If you're gonna reset, if you're gonna go herald, whatever. I think here you always reset, but then you need to be thinking, okay, where do I go? Because Camille is also about to be back on the map. So you need to look at the TPs and you need to think about where do you want to go, right?
Mm.
I think in this case you will go and fight the Drake. At least I think that you should do that. I think your ADC here is hinting a lot. He should just reset. He is so late on the map doing this, so now you can't. But if your ADC resets here and just comes faster, you just push this, reset, and go Drake. Because you have the Herald, so if they go on Drake, then you get mid tower for free. But yeah, now you are a bit late. You just lost like 3 seconds. Not a lot, but a bit. And your Ezreal is inting on mid lane without resetting, so now you can fight it. Unless he has like Muramana, what he did is really bad, so... Yeah, he didn't have Muramana, so now you can't really fight it. And you should just go and take the farm. I think your call when this is happening should be we can't go take bot wave. You just go mid, push mid, and you chill.
Mm.
Because your Rakan is really DPing. Your team was also like, if this arrow hits anyone, they are dead. So I don't think you should be playing this way. But I mean, here it's a bit fact, right? Because you didn't go straight mid. You all went for the fight instead of for the mid wave. You also didn't take the portal. Like here, you remind, take the portal, commit, and then push.
Mm.
If you do this, you're like already here, right?
Yeah.
So then you're on mid lane when the wave meets. Because look where you are now. Now you're approaching the fight, which you really don't want to. But even then, after the fight, because you're here, then you're not on mid when the lane is getting to the middle of the lane. So now they have time to go mid with you, so they can contest you mid lane. I mean, I think you should push and fuck off ADC. Like you want to
Mm.
push this ASAP, because the
Yeah.
moment this is gone, you go top. If this is not gone, you can't leave, because then they can go with you, right? And if you're here alone and a bard is portaling like this with 3 people, you're dead. You know?
Yeah.
So then you come here ASAP, push this wave, and then go top. And then your support goes top with you and puts a couple of just like defensive visions, and then you can play AFK, push top, and be safe while your Camille is on bot. Because she wants the long lane against Ornn. She can make him lose a lot of CS, she can freeze, she can slow push and then roam, she can do anything she wants. But you can't, because Ornn can just tank you. You can't kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, one thing is that I wouldn't use your E like so freely, because I mean it's a really powerful ability and you don't really need to push this fast. Like, why do you think you're in a hurry here? Don't you prefer the wave to
Mm.
be here and then the next wave meets like here, so then you push and you're safe? Because now you're using your defensive ability, the E, and you're getting your wave in a really fucked up state.
Yeah. Right.
So you used both your best ability to survive and the lane is in a pretty good state.
Mm.
So now you don't really wake up and you lose a couple of minions. I mean, that's good. I mean, you need to look for something top, obviously. You're top lane the tide to the gank, so you really need to look for something here. So yeah, this is very good. You take the wave on her face. Just push the same again. Okay. Yeah. I think here you don't stay. Just go mid on group.
Mm.
Your team just use Herald.
Yeah,
I think you're in team then.
yeah, rest.
Like when this happens and your team is like they know they don't have the buy ult and probably the Orn ult or on TP before to the Drake, and you have push and they have vision here. Don't you think they can never go here? You can always just stay here, get the tower, and then go top if they go on you.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe in tunnel vision or QW.
Yeah. I want you poke, I'm Sheriff.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
really bad.
yeah, I think it is. You don't really. I mean, I think what you try to do here is fine, but it's already too late, no? Like, you didn't move before. The Herald already got like the charge stop by the part. Your team already like got the tower, so just go top. You just need to tell your team, I'm going top, play safe. They push the wave for free because they are already like so far back, right? And Bard has no
Yep.
ult because he ulted the tower. So just go back, push the same wave again, and then go back. You're like tempo trapping the enemies in there, right? Because you push before, you move before, she follows, but the play is over before she gets to be there. But she doesn't know the play is over because you can still go, and if you go, then they are dead, right? So
Yeah,
then you go back on top, and then you push before her, so she follows you, and then you do the same all the time.
yeah,
This doesn't work always, obviously, but on this spot, I think you should do that and just keep going top. Yeah, she's dead. Well played. But I think like she's hinting no. Like if she just does this,
mm,
then
yeah,
so yeah, I would always go for the wave here and not just stand here. But yeah, if your team is calling, you can dive, then you go. But with your camera control, I don't think you can dive, and I would just go for the wave. Nice. When these things happen, by the way, you need to know that there is a very big wave here, and the next one is gonna arrive also. So if you need to, you can TP just for this. Doesn't really matter. Your TP is only gonna be useful on like 130 mins, right? For the Baron, and
yeah,
Camille is gonna be bot, so you can play top. So your TP is
yeah,
basically useless until like the Drake is up, and if you TP now, your TP is gonna be up for the Drake. So I don't think on this game you want to TP, but on other games it's good that you go on TP. And here I think you
yeah,
should just flip it and QQ on her, like sorry QW, right?
mm,
I mean you shouldn't hit it because she's very fast, but maybe she's not looking and you can hit it. Maybe she's like with the camera like this, and then you QW like here, right? And then she's not looking and you kill her. I don't think you should
yeah.
kill her, but if you kill her, then that's a free kill.
Yeah, I knew this move was really weird, but in the comms, the top lane now like was like fight, 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 fight.
I think QW,
Yeah.
please QW.
Ah, yeah,
You see her. Like yeah, I agree. This is troll. If your third player is doing go 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 go, it's stupid. But you can still QW.
yeah,
Like you can go, but just on the other person.
yeah.
But yeah, pushing this is obviously good. Now you just reset. Yeah, this champ is not broken on 2 items, by the way. Like his second item is so broken. How is Horizon Focus balanced on him? It does like 5k damage on 2 combos. It's stupid as fuck. It's a
Yeah,
10% more damage.
Horizon Focus.
Yes, Horizon Focus gives 10% more damage on him because
Okay.
like the Horizon Focus deals 10% more damage when you hit them when you're far away,
Yeah.
when you slow them, when you stun them, or those things. And all your abilities of damage do that. Like your combo is with E or ult, and
Yeah.
both of those proc your Horizon Focus. And then your QW, your main damage ability for long range damage with combo, right, is
Yeah.
also amplified. So it's like everything is insane with Horizon Focus. Like this champ without Horizon Focus is dog shit. It's unplayable. But this item is like so broken on him for no reason. So yeah, once you get 2 items, you are like so fucking strong. Like the problem with this champ, in my opinion, is that you are very useless on the early lane. Then level 5 after your first reset, you are a decent champion. But then you are again not really that great until your 2 items, and then you're strong. And then at 6 items, you're again not very good because
Okay.
you're too squishy. You don't have like a insane scaling per level, and there are champions that have more range or more utility or those things. So yeah, I think when you're Hui, you should really play turbo aggressive on this power spike you have, like the 2 items. Um, One thing that here I think you really panic though.
Yeah. Kind
Like
of.
this TP is fine, of course. I think you can just QW, so QE before TPing, so you get the wave, but doesn't really matter. But here, I mean, this is good, obviously. You play the slow, that's fine. You don't want to get CC one shot. You E, okay, but why you flash?
Yeah, because it looks so cool.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. No reason actually.
Yeah, but yeah, the TP was good, so there is that. And now you push. Okay, what do you want to do after this?
Obviously I cannot be button this timing happen. So I need to group mid
Hmm. And then,
and then play Aaron Nashor, so push mid, get vision topside,
yeah,
get tower top,
yeah,
those things.
yes. But it's pretty important as a control mage that you know that you always just come here to push mid and then go top and you stay top and you give mid lane to your ADC, right?
Yep.
And if you're a mid lane, you don't take the farm, please. But yeah, this is good. Now your ADC went top lane, so you're stuck on mid lane. I think this is worse than you being on top and then being on mid because you want your Rakan with you and not your Rakan on top lane. But in this moment, it's fine because they are all dead. Now you reset. I mean, unless you know that you want gold for something, I would just reset now. This depends.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much. Yeah, do you have still 500, no? Gold?
Yeah, no, you have nothing to buy now.
Like,
But
don't you think it's better just reset now?
uh I think I skipped my reset timing.
But why do you think it's better just keep it?
I don't think yeah, I skipped. I don't think my X-Tech alternator would make a huge difference, yeah.
I mean, I just think you can still reset now, no? Like my problem with what you're doing is that you're not playing accordingly with like what you could be doing. Like if you want to reset, sure, this is fine.
Yeah.
If you don't want to reset, this is still fine, but just stand here. You're still safe. But
Yeah.
you're
I
like
think
starting the reset, then stopping it. Sure, that's fine. As I said, you need to take this wave. But now, after you take it, I think you still have time to reset. Look at your map. Your team is
yeah,
coming out of base right now. Everyone is going base.
yeah.
So I don't know why you would want to skip your recall timer.
And, I think I could stay to if the phase shake, maybe I could get a good chunk.
I mean, you still have no ult, so it's not like you're gonna do that much damage anyways. And I think your like hashtag alternator is not a lot, but it's it's something. It's help
Yeah,
it's helpful with the burst. and it's obviously AP. So if your team was already on the map here, of course, I wouldn't tell you to reset, right?
Yep.
Like I think
Yeah,
your
of course, of course.
yeah, I think your team is doing fine because they are taking tower and they are taking the camps and everything. So you can you can stay a bit more and then just reset. But I think here you don't win anything by staying. So because you're alone, like you're not gonna control this area, right? You don't have vision, you
Yeah,
don't have things, you can't just come here and sit there. You're not like,
yeah.
you know, like a
But I
castle in
saw
front of you.
my Rakan was like already on the map, so I think I'll.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Like he will just put a couple of wards and then wait.
yeah,
Like if it's Rakan and jungle and top laner, or Rakan and ADC and top laner or something, or like any three people, then it's fine, just stay. But if it's only Rakan, then I would always leave. I mean, and again, I'm saying you should leave because you have the gates, right?
yeah,
If you don't have gates, then you can't reset because you don't get to Drake. But this game, you have the gates, so even if Drake is like 20 seconds, you can still make it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think you're being a bit crazy. Like, I think you're already a bit scared, and then if Rakan comes here, I think he's hinting a lot. Like, he's AFK mid lane instead of being on river and trying to do something. But yeah, you realize pretty fast that you can't just go there, so that's good. You don't stay 30 seconds waiting and seeing what happens. Okay. One thing here is that I think taking this wave is fine because you are gonna have your power spike um, of like the second item power spike, but you will have it anyways. So if you have TP, I think it's good to take the whole wave. If you don't have it, then I would just take it, like tell your ADC to take it and just
Yeah.
QE and live, you know? Like if he last hits, it's fine. You just want the push, you don't want the gold. Okay, now you need to be scared of using your cooldowns here. So
Yeah.
I want to see if you use them or not. Okay. Don't you think it's better to just ult the buy that is going on you?
I was like, if I saw that she would go, so I was like, if I she would die anyway, so if I can cut off our backup,
But your ult
it's
is just
better.
ulting the front line, no? Like they have triple tank.
Yeah, don't you think my ult was good here?
I mean, I think it's good because the enemy Ashe walks into it, but you're not doing basically any damage to these guys, you know? Like it's useless.
Yeah.
It just hit her for fun. I would just rather either use it here to try and kill him before he goes on your ADC, so he's not CC'd and you can kill them. Because if your
Ah,
ADC is alive and is not like not knocked up, you know, with the ult and then Q, you kill them, or you just hold it. Like I don't want you to think that Pi is gonna kill your ADC. I just want to see that Pi is 1 HP, so you one shot her before she goes here, and then you just keep going on them, or you don't use it here and you just hold it.
yeah.
Because yeah, now Pi
Mm,
gains a lot of time. You see,
yep. And I don't know, my ult is not much of a burst really, unless at the end.
nice. Yeah, your ult is like a slow thing. That's why I think.
So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know. Don't see the point of ulting right here. I
yeah, I
think it
guess
wouldn't change a thing.
yeah, I guess you're right. But then it's better to hold it and then just use the slow of the ult to chase. You
Mm.
know, instead of using
Yeah.
it here, just don't use it, and then now you use it, so they are all slowed, and then you can run them down. Like imagine they are here. This guy is like this HP because you didn't ult him and he didn't go into the ult, right? But you ult them now, so then you can chase them. I think that's better. But yeah, probably ulting by is useless. I think you're right on that. I don't think you really want to take this longer. I don't think you can do it, no. if they dance well and they play with Syndra. Syndra has Ionian and Leandri. I don't know why she's playing so slow. Like she has triple the DPS she's using, and she has like half HP. I think when this is the point, you just reset and gain. Like look, you have this pushing, but you have this with no push, and this with no push. So I would just reset, control this area back with like one or two people, because you don't have to be here. So one or two people come here, and then other guy here, another guy here. So then you fix your side lanes, you control the vision, and then they can play.
Yeah.
If you have more DPS, I think you can do this, but it's like you have really, really low DPS. Because you can't just use everything on the Baron and don't have abilities for them. They will kill you. But yeah, I think you're doing pretty fine. It is that I would want you to leave. Okay, it was a really, really good E. Holy fuck. Yeah, you smurfed it. We close.
Yeah, I don't have
Remember
the
that
red.
you again used W, right? Look, see?
Ah, yeah, right.
WQ,
Yeah, I
and
need
then
to learn about using this spell in some fight.
yeah. I mean WQ is only good in team fight, and that's it basically. The ability is pretty bad for the rest.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, on team fight is useful. And then now you just TP and go. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Again, you use WE for fun. Like what you
Yeah.
need to realize is that even if you WE and then QQ, the WE damage is really low. WE allows you to like get mana back, and mainly for the auto attack into ability into passive, right?
Yeah, I think I don't realize it. I see it on as an enemy, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but it's better to use it like a shield for yourself, for example.
Yeah, I should learn about using better my W overall.
Yep, yep, yep. I mean, you still win the fight, of course, but I don't think you should die. First of all, because your position is a bit too far up, because you're a mage, so you can't really flank. But second of all, because you don't have your like WW, and that's a lot of shield. Maybe you survive, maybe you don't, but you for sure can use it better. So yeah, I assume the game is pretty over now. Okay, when you have this map, what do you want to do with Baron? How do you want to open the map?
I don't say if there's a tower on bot lane. Guess it depends on bot lane. I don't know. Is there a turret on bot lane? Or?
Here no, there is no turret here.
Uh,
There is
okay,
here.
so there's okay. I guess we want to push either. I guess Camille want to push either top or bots. I
Mhm.
would say bot more most likely. And then we go as far mid, control the bot side, siege, rotate, this kind of thing.
Okay, so do you want to play for bot side or for top side then?
On bot side.
Okay, why do you want to play for bot side?
Because bot lane is not pushed already, and if we have pressured bot side, we could exit and take the Drake.
Okay, one thing that you need to know when this happens is that Drake is still really far away, right? It's still
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
10
of
meters.
course.
So usually what happens with these things is that you can't give them Drake. So you can play for Drake, but you shouldn't, in my opinion, play instantly for Drake.
Yeah, of
Do you
course.
know?
But
Yeah.
as an exit after the power play,
Hmm. But do you think the power play will be so long that you will try to exit the power play by going on Drake?
No, but I feel like at least we would have the control ward bot side, and
Yeah, yeah, I agree in that. But um, like the general rule for me when this is so far away is that your Baron is not gonna last until you want to play for this, right?
yeah,
Like Baron is pretty short timer, so you don't really want to stay on the map so long. So what you can do is there are two options in general, right? Option one, you play for the lane of the next objective, so in this case, bot mid. Or two, you play for the opposite lane and then you swap and then go for the other lane. This is basically, let's say you have a Fiora right here, and you have like a Sion here.
Mhm.
Uh, every top laner does this. They just push a lot, force Sion to be here, control this area, and then reset before the Sion does, and they go Drake, right? So they control this area because Sion is still here, because they
Yeah.
get the tempo advantage. So you can do this as a team right now. You can come here, fix this wave, but then shift towards the side of the map, and then you will be playing for these two lanes for like 1.5 minutes, more or less, depends, and then you go back to Drake. Because then they are here, you have tempo advantage, and then you retain, like you regain this side because they are here, right?
Yeah.
So this depends. I think when it's this timer and they are about to get soul, your answer is correct because I wouldn't risk it. But if it's like 3:10, for example, then I would do this because you have more than enough time. Or if they have like this, right? Let's say they only have two drakes, then I would again do this because doing this gains you full control of this side, and then you play for this side. So it's like you're gaining both sides at the same time.
Yes. I think yes, the main factor why we choose bot is because we need to fix bot wave and not top wave.
Yeah, but you can fix like that doesn't really matter because you can come here with like Camille, you open
Mhm.
mid, and then you shift here and Camille goes mid, for example, and then you keep doing the same.
Oh yeah, right.
So fixing waves is important, but you can do it regardless of where you play. Um, I just want you to like think in general. If you have more time here, I usually prefer to come here, put a lot of pressure in on this side, then reset before them, and then control this side. Because if they
Yeah.
leave when you're here with Baron to control this, then you went, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why them being locked here and then you coming here is like it's so asphyxiating. They have no vision here, and they have to reset before you to come here. They have no vision here, so then they are fucked. They don't have this jungle because you got it, and then they won't have this jungle neither because you got it. So
Yeah.
so that's why I say that if you can do both plays like this, push and then come here, it's better. But yeah, this game I agree with you. You don't have really that much time. But it's a really broken concept in my opinion. The playing for two sides at the same time.
Yeah, but yeah. This part of the game was a bit tilting for me.
Why?
Yeah, just you'll see.
Okay, okay. I mean, I think the score right now is decent. You're playing for you do basically what I said before, right? You fix
Mm.
bot and you go after bot on mid and top.
Yeah, yeah. I think I wanted to do it, but the jungle told me I can do it. Don't worry. So it was nice.
Mhm. I
Somebody's
think this was
inside.
stupid as fuck. Like, why are you chasing an or?
Yeah, like no, can we push? Can we push?
Yeah,
And then I have to beat up because because Camille is chasing. So I was like,
yeah,
Camille, can you please push though?
yeah. I mean, you always
Then
want to with the team on mid, and then Camille
yeah,
goes.
of course.
I mean, the perfect scenario, right, is that what I said before. You are on
Mm.
top lane pushing this, and then Camille is on mid lane. But since it was fucked up on the beginning, like the best case scenario is if you don't do this, then you do it the other way around. Camille is the one that goes bot, fixes bot. You go all through mid. From mid, you start controlling top. Camille goes mid, and then you play top because you're
Mm.
playing for this tower, right?
Yeah,
So even if they come here as like three people to get push on mid, then you just like full control on this and collapse on them. So they did nothing, and you are getting more control in this area. They get control on this, but you can't control this. If you're playing for mid, then the opposite is true. Camille is here, and then you're here playing for this. And if they overlaps here, then you do this and you control this. So yeah, on this moment, this is the important vision, and this is just push. But yeah, of course, you are right, and you should not run half the map for hitting an Ornn with one Q.
yeah.
I think here you need to look at mid. Like we saw this. Look, you're seeing the team is engaging. You literally see Rogan ulting. You should be looking. You have
Yeah,
nothing to look at here. Just have your camera perma here. Yeah, this is good. You're having now the camera there and you're going for a tower, so that's good.
yeah, but
Yeah, it's really sad that the only guy with Baron is hitting the tower that is important, you know?
yeah, I really like this whole moment. I was like, why am I here? Please, Camille, stay,
Yeah.
please.
Okay,
And
right
then
now
she
you need to
goes,
be thinking about the Drake though.
yeah,
You want to do this, get the tower on mid lane and leave.
yeah. And then yeah, yeah, I hinted a lot.
Yes. You are so
It's
right.
I was like, this was so frustrating. Like I really don't want it to be top. The
I
whole
mean you can
move.
just say fuck you and go mid, no? Like
I don't think I can say fuck you actually.
I mean not like literally fuck you, but like you group
Yeah, but
and if your team complains then you say yeah but I can't be the one there and then they will
yeah, okay, I guess I should have done that actually. Yeah.
yeah. Like I prefer you to like drop one
Yeah,
wave and group and then make your team realize they are inting you and themselves than you being here and dying and
yeah,
step and being guys please and they are like nah my mid laner is hinting dying alone look at him he's
yeah.
taking he's
Actually,
going in
that, like,
1v3 look at him.
yeah, I really shouldn't be here, but
Yeah.
ah, actually, this was a bit of tilted move.
Yeah, I mean I understand that it's frustrating but you inted more than your team, you know,
Yeah, this is
like your team inted you
irony.
but then you inted hard so
Yeah, this is how I walk into me into the times.
yeah you're like I don't give a fuck I prefer to lose after your mistakes I don't care. But yeah. Okay, now this is very good for you. Look, if they ignore this, they are losing a lot of waves, right? So if you're alive and this happens, then you can always still just win it for you. That's why the power of playing on the other lane and then shifting is so strong. But yeah, now of course you died, so now it's fact they get the soul, and and it's fact. But if you didn't die, then this was really good for you. Getting into their side of vision is unbelievably hard.
Yeah,
They gave it to you completely for free, but I don't know why they did it. Yeah, chill champ. Again, you used Q and W E before time.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're using all the time this. Like just hold it.
Mm,
You don't have to use it for nothing. Like you can use it now. You know. You can even do Q W. It starts casting. You do W E,
yeah,
and then when it turns on the ground, you use it. So you don't even need to start with W. You can Q W and then W E, like the thunder and then the water. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Uh,
no way I'm walking back actually.
I think you are dragging the fight a lot towards this side when you just want to take the Drake.
Yeah,
I think you should just. I mean, doesn't really matter. I guess your jungle can take it alone. But yeah, in the fight, I would say we can stop going and get Drake. I think. Like when this happens, I would just tell the Camille to leave. Like you're way better off just taking the Drake than being here. But yeah, it's not your mistake. Just something that you can tell them. Come mid, you push mid. I think you can be a mid. I think you are too scared.
mm,
Like Ornn is bot lane, Bard is 1 HP, and the Vi is 1 HP. Like this is fine, but when this next wave comes, like there is a wave right now here. I don't think you can see it. I can barely see it, but I can know it's there because of the timer. So yeah,
Mm.
it's here. Um, so I think when this wave is coming here, you just walk a bit farther up. You don't like hit Nexus, but you walk a bit farther up because there is no one here. So you can just like try to get the wave. You have a bit of time. Doesn't really matter. Just try to like QW and get the backline or something because you need a bit of gold. I mean, I guess you can buy the Dark Seal, but if you can,
Mm.
don't sell it. That's better, of course. But yeah, this is a good buy. Okay, what do you want to do now?
Uh, we go as for mid, Camille top, get vision top side, set up flanks, I think.
I mean, you can try.
If they are coming, but if they are not.
Yeah, it's a bit early, so I don't think you need to set up the flanks like that hard.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
just
But
come here,
after
you
vision and
clear,
all.
and then you shift, and then just control.
Mm.
Like the plan for me should be you go either mid or top, doesn't matter. Like Camille's top, so this wave is gone. You're on mid faster than everywhere, but this wave is still here, so it's gonna take a while. So yeah, just go whenever you want. I don't really care. And then Camille, after pushing this, comes like here, and then she comes like here because she still has TP. You don't have TP, and you just control this.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the wave. We stop side. Now you push mid. Again, you use WE, but I'm gonna stop saying it because you're doing it all the time.
Yeah.
Give this wave to your ADC. Stop being so greedy. Like the QE is fine, but stop outdoing. Like you just take it.
Mine, mine, mine. All mine, mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think top lane can't complain about the role. I think they are weak. Bonk. Okay. I mean, now the Baron dance is way worse than before, but it's still playable. It's just very sad that your Camille died for nothing, and you have no really hard deep vision. The vision you have now is not that great. You have just like one
Uh,
way of vision, and you gave complete mid prio to them. I know why. Like not prio, the wave is gone. I assume. I expect the wave to be done because you got it here. Um, but yeah, they are coming through mid, and they can just get you out. But this is all
yeah.
because of the wave.
Uh, this was so. I think we were clear in the comms, but really weren't on the same points with the team,
I mean,
which was really frustrating.
I think you're fucked when this happens. The page like Camille is dead, and you have nothing really to do. You get the blue short, but then you give them complete mid control, and you are everyone on their own like side.
Don't you
Like
think?
like
Uh,
you're all here together, not like doing this.
yeah, yeah, I think I told it in the comms, or at least the support told it. But I was like, if Camille tap TP on the wave top, we could have a good position to fight.
No, don't need to TP here. Like you have ward here, here, and here.
Yeah, yeah,
Camille
yeah.
needs
At
to
least,
come
at least,
like this.
at least top side.
You have 4 man here, and Camille comes from mid on flanks.
Yeah, yeah, right. Also, but at least we really needed to have Israel with us,
Yeah, yeah. That's really something
and
you here.
yeah, this was so frustrating.
I mean, it's still playable. It's just a bit cringe.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that Orn ult? Where is he aiming? I mean, okay, sure.
Yeah. Thanks God he's not playing Valorant or CSGO. Then I died that way.
I mean, I think another point I can tell you is that you already did this like 2 times, right? Where your team is inting you, and you are just like, I'm gonna int harder because I know this is the correct play. But it's so
Yeah,
stupid. Like you can't be here now. Just leave. Sure, it's
yeah,
not your bad that you're here. So what? Like it doesn't matter that it's not your fault. You're on a bad position. Leave the bad position. Like
yes,
you just wait here, like around here. I mean, obviously here is better, right? But, yeah.
yeah,
And just wait there until your team is more grouped. They are on mid lane, but you can threaten the baron. But your Rakan is doing the I am highly sang montage 1199. So instead of being here and covering you, he's oh I'm gonna wait here until they are all positioned and then I'm gonna flash W ult. But he's inting, so either you tell him come here or you leave because your Ethereal inted and your Rakan is inting. But now you're inting because they are inting and
yeah,
you are inting with them.
yeah. That's so sad for me.
And now you are the one looking like he's a big inter. But it's everyone inting and you just inting the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah, like look, this was so obvious. Like Rakan is playing for the flash montage.
yeah, yeah. I know it was this.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like if you know it, then tell him to not do it.
yeah,
Like it doesn't
yeah.
matter if you know it if then you don't say anything and he still ints and kills.
Yeah. I really need to adapt more.
Oh my god, what was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
interpretation?
yeah. I said this when I replayed for myself. But
Oh my
I was
god.
like, what?
Nah, you just lost here now.
Yeah,
I mean, we can try to see how you play the defense. Yeah, you need to be really scared you have no flash. Like, even being here is already scary. They are close. They have Ash ult, they have like Bard ult, they have Pi ult. You are
yeah,
like your champ is so easy to kill.
yeah,
But yeah, you're playing really slow, really behind, so that's fine. I think you are inting a lot as a team. What are you doing?
yeah.
Camille is spamming to defend, but then she's on top lane pushing. Like, what is this? Like, there is no one on top lane, and she goes top, and then pushes next wave, and is pinging you like defend. But you are farming the jungle, she's pushing, you're alone on mid, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, after that it was really disaster.
Yeah, you are all inting here. Like, they played like shit, but at least they played like shit
Together.
decent. But you're playing like shit and then playing like shit again.
Yeah,
I mean, as a team, right?
yeah, yeah, of course. I am too actually. So
I mean, I don't think you played like that bad. Um, your combos were decent. Your enemy laner was really bad, and you got a bit of advantage of it. So, and I hope that your team inted, and you should have told them before to not do so.
yeah,
Uh,
like in French, this is the kind of thing like I yell, you know, like at the termination, like Israel, come.
yeah, you
But
should
see, in English, I'm not used to come in English. I'm less.
you should really shout to them and tell them you dirty
Yeah,
inters.
yeah. But when I want to yell, the like French words come in my mind, so I'm like, yeah, but they won't understand.
I mean, it's fine. You're also playing Hui, so new champ.
Yeah.
Harder to focus. Do you have any questions?
No,
Okay. Anything you disagree on? Anything like?
no, no. I discussed in during the review.
All right. Then I will stop it here.